Okay, Reggie, before we get going with today's questions and comments, is there anything you want to speak on before we start?
Yeah. Matter of fact, just wanted to shout out our Virgos once again. Tomorrow is my dad's birthday, so happy birthday to Pop, September the 3rd. And enjoy your birthday. Glad you're still here to be able to celebrate birthdays with us, man. Because a lot of people uh, not fortunate enough to have a father in their late 70s, 78 to be exact. Uh, and so for those of y'all that have your parents still, make sure y'all love on them as long as you can. Speaking of that, my wife's best friend, Sharice Johnson, rest in peace to her. Any of y'all know Rebo from Compton? Sharice Johnson, she was the young lady that y'all been hearing all on the news this week that was hit by a hit and run driver in the city of Carson, California, coming from a family gathering, a block party. And so, man, that one really hurt us when my wife got that call when we was out watching crazy ass. He's kind of funny. I'm starting to like D.L. Hughley. We was at the Improv in Ontario watching the D.L. Hughley show, and we got that call. My boy Thomas Carter. Congratulations, he's in the Bomb First family. And he was the writer that's actually helped writing a story on me and my dad and my some other things that we got in the works. He won for Best Writer and his show that was on Tubi for the West Coast Hip Hop Awards this weekend for his show that he did on forgot the name of it. Some Gold. John pulls up the picture. I can't think. Rose Gold on the show Rose Gold. Y'all get a chance, check it out on Tubi. Other than that, John, let's get going. Gonna be a great week.
Okay, so Keefe D was in court this past week, and I know we saw the court hearing or whatever. I just wanted to see if you had any takeaways or any thoughts to any of the stuff that he blurted out again this week.
Yeah. Well, just for y'all that haven't been keeping up with it, I know most of y'all have. His court date, as I told y'all, was going to keep getting pushed back. But it got pushed back, and now it won't be happening until March of 2025. His bail was temporarily denied, which, it was denied. So it doesn't look like at this point he'll be getting bailed out. And maybe look like my boy Whack 100 or the bail bondsman might be joining them because the judge seemed very, very disappointed in how they are showing the money trail. And I'm not one like y'all on YouTube that's going to be hating on Whack, that's going to say he ain't got the money and he doing that. Whack is not showing his money stream. He's not opening himself up to the IRS, which I don't blame him. Don't blame him at all. And so hopefully what he told me, expressed to me, is maybe now he's going to pull his money and just put it towards getting him a good attorney or whatever Keefe D wants so he can continue to get his rights on for whatever business decision he's trying to do with Keefe. But so that's what's the update on the hearing. But I'm surprised no other YouTubers or no one caught this, and I was like, fuck that hearing. Did y'all hear what the judge said? Okay, we heard about Keefe making the claims that he got beat up and got assaulted in prison by some guards. Wonder if they Tupac fans, huh? Picking on him over some mattress. I don't think so. I just think that's those young cops that like to be a little aggressive in there and want to make you you youngsters that used to having cameras and everything everywhere, by the rules and play by the rules, and they might have been a little bit too aggressive. Who knows? But that ain't what I'm tripping on. So we obviously know, because I know a lot of y'all, as soon as I say this, going to be like, oh, he had a doctor appointment. He had a doctor appointment. The judge don't know when you have no fucking doctor appointment. As y'all can see, she was like, this is the first time I'm even hearing of you having any issues in jail. Matter of fact, have your attorney write it up so we can investigate this. But did y'all hear this? Listen to what she said. John, I hope you can play this because I know we got some bitches out there right now that's, well, anyway, we'll talk about them later. But if you can play this little part.
So you can submit it to me and I can review it, okay?
Okay.
All right, I think we have to get you back pretty quickly. It's because at 10:30 you need to go somewhere. So we are now done with Mr. Davis so that he can be taken back for that appointment.
Thank you.
Okay. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all catch that? For a judge to say you have an important hearing on the schedules at 10:30, this is something she knew about. That you can't miss, that you can't be late for. I know all of you people are going to say, oh, you're talking about doctor appointment. Trust me, if you listen to the whole hearing prior to that, they were not talking about doctor appointment. Now, I'm not up here saying he's talking about going to meet with no U.S. attorneys or no investigators or anything like that regarding Puffy Combe. I don't know. I ain't saying that. But what other important issue that a judge in a court will be worrying about him being on time for at 10:30 that particular day? Huh? So it could either be that. I'm thinking there's something about Puffy Combs. Maybe. But I know who I've been contacted by. And I know who Jane's been contacted by. And a few other people that did interviews over there at Art the Gaylogue's channel. And I know Keefe D did a lot of interviews over there. And they saying this dude is laundering money, paying people all this large amount of money for interviews and stuff, and ain't been reporting it and paying no taxes on it. And I know Gene Deal. I was like, ooh, I know Gene Deal done got, because as this text right here, he tell them they 50-50 partners on their interviews. Y'all see the text, right? So, and I know what YouTube make, and I know for the last 2 or 3 years, man, they done probably did about 5 million views, 10 million views together. Half of that can be anywhere from $30,000 to $50,000 that Mr. Gene Deal done got from the gentleman, and they ain't paid no taxes on it and not reporting it to the IRS. And so I know Keefe D did some things with him. And I know the groupie did some things with him. Well, he swear with the Billy Gordon interview and his interview and all that, he got $50,000. You know, so he probably got about $30,000, $40,000. Don't y'all remember Donald Trump is in trouble for only giving somebody $120,000, right? I'm just saying. I think people that been doing interviews at Art, the Gaylogue channel, and wasn't smart like Reggie and his family to pay taxes on that money, I think y'all might have some explaining to do. So my only advice is people that's going over there, as I try to teach him, I'm the one that had to teach the brother. I know he don't know the business, because I'm the one that had to teach him, tell him, dog, you ain't been paying no taxes on none of this money. You better go get a bookkeeper and accountant and make people do 1099 forms. And give these motherfuckers 1099 forms. Here's the paperwork that Vlad makes you sign. This is what Vlad does and John does. Hey. So I think that's why they really want to talk to Keefe D about. I don't know. But I'll just advise all you Tyron Turner and Dr. Umar, Judge Joe Brown, Gene Deal. Y'all better make sure y'all got y'all 1099s in order. We're dealing with that brother channel, because I've been contacted. That's all I'm going to say. I ain't here for snitching. I'm here for telling stories. Peace bomb first.
Hey Reggie, speaking of them and speaking of the owner of that channel, I remember you talking about a text that you got where the owner of that channel was very upset with Vlad and the groupie for taking credit for what they believed was the reason that there was movement on the Tupac investigation. Do you remember talking to me about that text?
Oh, you getting dirty now. You put me in his on blast. But yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, see, yeah. Yeah, I remember him being upset with the groupie. When groupie put out like him and Billy Gordon in an interview was the reason that there was movement on the Tupac case when the groupie was trying to get some, and he was pissed. He was like, I'm the one that did interviews with him, not Vlad. It was my interviews. They the one contacted me and wasn't my footage, and I turned over to him. John. Oh, John. We'll get him. Trust me, he gonna keep playing with the bear, and he gonna get exposed. I'm still trying to be nice because I kind of still like him. But he has been doing some bitch shit, y'all. Y'all gonna learn about some bitch shit that the nigga been doing behind the scenes that I can't expose yet. But all I'm gonna say is Mr. Griff. And I'm gonna end it there. David Griff. David McGriff. I remember back in 2019, you remember when you had those health issues and you couldn't pay your bar license fees and all of that? 19 and 20 and all of that? And you've been running from all those people? Greedo and all of them? My niggas from Grape Street, you know the guys you've been dealing with and stuff. And I kept them off you, Dave. But if y'all want to know what Dave McGriff is, and y'all got beat because he's like the street attorney for everybody, contact me. I'll give y'all that nigga a little apartment and information where he stands so y'all can go and collect y'all money. Yeah, Dave. You and your little 2-year associate. You know what I'm talking about. Civil rights attorney. Well, anyway. Leave Reggie Wright alone. Y'all get out of Reggie Wright beefs. This kitchen is hot over here. This grease get hot in this kitchen, bro. That's all I'm going to say for now.